No place better for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
For the Brewers, the
Pitch
center
is
fielder,
popped up.
number 6.
Bryant
Lorenzo
moving to his left.
Kane.
And that's the first out of the inning. And a look now at the batting order
second.
for the visiting Milwaukee
The left
Brewers.
fielder, number 29.
Mark, what do they have to do to take down a
Tommy
very hot team
Pham.
here on the road?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
One out, nobody on. Got him.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This guy's had a super season so far.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Nick Castellanos now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Perez takes it in, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone into the right field bleachers.
Batting 6th, the catcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he hits one on a line to left field. Pham is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time, and they stop. First pitch on its way.
For the Brewers, the third baseman.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Strike.
Another 1-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Here's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Moustakas is retired. 2 down now.
Six, the shortstop.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's got 5 base hits in 30 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 4-0. Standing in, Addison Russell. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
This is line to left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
The batter
at the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
The right fielder, number 6.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the next for Milwaukee, Hernan Perez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Perez has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Batting 8.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Eric.
Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away. So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the third. And that means the pitcher, Ulyss Chacin, starts to dig in. 2 out, nobody on. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Russell. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Kane is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready to take his hacks again, Javier Baez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. Pham is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Line towards center field. Kane is there, and they breeze through this half inning as this. In now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now
in is Christian Yelich. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Kyle.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Schwarber.
This is pulled into right. Yelich is there to put it away for out number 1.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's Addison Russell. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Runs up and gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. From the belt, the pitch. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Russell stands at first with one out. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit.
Now batting.
2 on here with fielder. 1 man out. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover, Jason Hayward. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a glove flip for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Another 0-2 home. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
The 0-2 once more. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
Count remains at 0-2. This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Fouled off. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
The batter,
still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Popped him up. Rizzo has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Now to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Nick Castellanos
takes this the other way to right. Yelich is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Kane is under it. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Turned on down the line. Fielded by Moustakas. And he'll step on the bag himself. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan Perez.
For the Brewers.
He's 0 for 1
the
thus
second
far.
Baseman,
Fastball taken, but that gets the
Perez.
zone for a strike. This one's flared off to the right side. Castellanos coming in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Eric.
Ready to deliver.
Kratz.
Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of
hitting for the
sassy.
Brewers.
So he racks up the
Number
swinging
8,
strikeout on the breaking
Ryan
ball. Eric Kratz
Braun.
is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He has an even 10 hits in 37 tries. Braun, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Ready with another 0-2. Fouled away. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now.
Ladies and
Junior
gentlemen,
Guerra enters
your
to do the
attention,
pitching
please.
in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 41.
Digging in, Javier Baez.
Junior
A hit and 2
Guerra.
at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. That's out of here as it trims the bushes. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this
catcher,
already
number 40.
impressive number. Into the
Wilson.
box, Wilson Contreras as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 5 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the
Now
zone
batting,
right there below
left
the knee.
fielder,
Offensive
Kyle
player was all over it.
Schwarber.
Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. Previously against Junior Guerra, he's gone 5 for 13. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. There's one on to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting,
Really
The
good
second
pitch from the
baseman,
pitcher right there.
Addison.
Down in the zone, hits on top
Russell.
of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. The throw into second. So baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Stepping in now, Kyle Hendricks. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Kane is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Lorenzo Kane. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder,
Now
number
at the plate,
29.
Tommy Pham. He's
Tommy
hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Popped him up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first
Yelich.
pitch. Popped up. Bryant is under it. And the inning is over. Gone. Here's Jason Hayward now. Previously against Junior Guerra, he's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats.
Jason.
Line towards center field. Kane is right there, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 6, Nick Castellanos.
Settling in now, Nicholas Castellanos. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First offering on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So that's their 12th hit of the ballgame so far. And although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. Previously against Junior Guerra, he's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pham is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he struck him out for the 1st out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th.
The batter,
4 outs
3,
remain, but the finish
shortstop,
line is starting to come into focus now.
Into the
Arcia.
box now, Orlando Arcia. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a...
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. So striding forward now, Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Wilson.
Line towards center field. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Dan, right here you see a
Now
situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Liner toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Liner towards second, but an atom bowl right to him for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him.
And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Jacob Barnes enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jacob Barnes.
In now, Jason Hayward. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Pham has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So in now for Chicago, Nicholas Castellanos. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his third knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Rizzo.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Now in the box, Hernan Perez starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Stays alive, still 0-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he fouls this one off. Ball 2.
Outside.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
Batting, the catcher, Eric.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection. Manny Pena will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Manny.
Called strike
Pena.
at the letters, 0-1. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He has a 3 for 12 line. And a fly ball. And this should do it. Schwarber is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.